Hello, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today we are going to talk about the math operations of complex numbers. Math operations of complex numbers. Okay, so first of all, as we know in our previous video, I would like to talk about math operations on the rectangular form of the complex numbers, where we know d is equal to certain real a plus certain jb, where the jb is the imaginary aspect of it. Okay, so now when we talk about the addition, let's talk about addition of complex numbers in the rectangular form. When I have a complex number z1, which is equal to a plus jb, and another complex number z2, c equals c plus jd. Now, find the sum of z1 and z2. Our solution is the real parts will add, that's a plus b plus j of the sum of the imaginary part, that's b plus d. Okay, a typical example with numerical values will be, say z1 is equal to 5 plus j3 and my z2 is equal to 6 plus j4. Okay, so find the sum of these two complex numbers. We have 5 plus 6, that's the real part, plus j of 3 plus 4. Okay, so our z1 plus z2 is going to give us 11 plus j7. Okay, so now let's talk about subtraction. 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 Okay, so the subtraction is just like the addition, but just that you are going to use the minus sign. So say z1 is equal to 5 plus our j3 and z2 is equal to say 6 plus our j4. Hence the difference, or we taking z2 from z1, is going to give us 5 minus 6, that's for the real part, and j of 3 minus 4 for the imaginary part. So we have negative 1 minus j, and that is our solution for our subtraction. Now we would like to talk about the multiplication. Multiplication of complex numbers in the rectangular form. So we have z1 is equal to a plus jb and z2 is equal to c plus jd. Now we want to find z1, z2. So we are going to multiply the real, we are going to multiply a plus jb by c plus jd. Okay, so z1 multiplying z2. So now we are going to do distribution. So a times c, okay, a times c plus a times jd plus jb times c plus the last one, which is jb by jd. And mind you, j stands for the root of negative 1. Okay, so wherever you see j squared, you put in squared, which is going to give you negative 1. So wherever there's j squared, you get negative 1. Okay, so now we have our values to be ac plus adj plus bcj plus, here you have j squared, that's j squared multiplying bd. Okay, hence as we know, j squared is equal to negative 1, Hence, we can rewrite our equation as AC, and with this, we can even take the j's out, where you have AD plus BC, or in J, plus our J squared is -1, so -1 multiplying BD. Okay, so from here we can group like terms, where we have the real parts and the imaginary parts. So we group like terms. So we have AC minus BD as the real part, plus J into bracket AD plus BC. Please, do you get it? Okay, please, do you get it now? Okay, so now let's give a typical example for the multiplication. Okay, so multiply Z1 by Z2, given Z1 is equal to 3 plus 2G, and Z2 equals, let's say, 2 plus 5G. Or you can say J5, J2, 2J, they are all the same. Okay, so from what we know, Z1 multiplying Z2 will be equal to 3 plus 2J multiplying 2 plus 5G. And we do our distribution. So 3 will multiply 2 plus 3 by 5G. Okay, plus or will bring 2J multiplying 2. That's 2 by 2J. And our final one should be plus 2J multiplying our 5G. Okay, so 3 by 2 will give us 6 plus 15J plus another 4G. And we have J squared by 10. And we know J squared is equal to -1. So we say 6 plus, we can add these ones since they have the like 10. 19J minus 10. Hence our product is giving us 6 minus 10, which is -4 plus 19J. Okay, so now